Good afternoon, Princess. I am here at SeaWorld, finally, first time this tour up here. Got to finish out my lanyard. I do have it with me, by the way. Not gonna forget that again, although the walk from the charger to the gate of SeaWorld isn't that bad. I did find a space, there was one left, and I guess I will take this opportunity to remind Tesla owners, please, take the correct cord. How complicated is this? Either way, I am gonna spend a few hours here, get a good charge, might go to Universal later. They are not full, and use my express after 4 because the parks are open till 8 and 9 tonight. Maybe ride some rides over here, or here, and over there, and tomorrow, probably in the evening, late afternoon after work, we'll head to Epcot and maybe Magic Kingdom, because there is some treats that I need to try at Epcot, and the parking lot is kind of empty, so don't really know what that was about. And ride the People Mover. It is back, I hope. Yeah. Okay, SeaWorld first. It is a Sunday afternoon. It did just rain, but the long lines appear to have dissipated enough to where they're just letting people in through the side entrance. Not really sure. Either way, hope I don't have to make the whole trek around. You know what? Looks like I do. They are directing people that way, but there's not a huge crowd, so this shouldn't take that long at all. Much better. Just walked into the park pretty much, except the kiosks on the outside are a little temperamental, so I'm gonna head over to Kraken to get my, I think, SeaWorld bucks for this month, and my quick queue for the day. Those machines seem to be a little bit more working. So far, I'm having pretty bad luck getting my pass member benefits, including the quick queue, because the machines outside didn't scan my pass immediately. The one by Kraken is out of service, and the one by Journey to Atlantis is just off completely. I came over to Empire of the Penguin. I don't think there's one here, so we'll have to try someplace else. And oh no, Infinity Falls is down again, just like last time I was here. Wait time 0 minutes and no water running, but people are still queued up. Fun ride. I don't need to wait though. Anyway, quest for my bennies continues. Gotta find a working machine. Come on, SeaWorld. Not a hard problem to solve. Maybe somewhat of a pro-ish tip, but if the kiosks aren't working around the park, and they're not today, problem, the team member over in the Pass Member Lounge can print all of your benefits. So I did get my SeaWorld bucks for this month, as well as my quick queue, and very, very easy. Actually a lot faster than trying 3 or 4 different machines. So if you don't want to deal with the line at the front, or it's not working, or the one at Kraken's not working, or the one at Atlantis isn't working, or they can't do it at Mako, and I'm not sure if there's anyone else or any place else, they can do it at the Pass Member Lounge. I'm at the Mediterranean Market, and I ordered a goat cheese croquette. I see they have the Mediterranean hummus and Parmesan garlic fries. Remembering the version they had at Busch Gardens was, that's going to be a no. Although I would like to see them if anyone else orders them. These are the goat cheese croquettes with local honey and thyme. So I'm thinking that this is going to be good because of local honey. It came from a squeeze bottle, which, I don't know. I mean, it's got to come from somewhere around here, but I don't know. Goat cheese croquette, this is hard to mess up. Did figure out the whole hummus fry situation. Yeah, the hummus is nothing special. It comes from just a large amount supplier, let's say. So that kind of explains that. Anyway, let's try these. Hope they're good. All right, gotta talk fast. We fried goat cheese croquettes. If you're not into goat cheese, if you're not into that creamy texture with little crispy surrounding fried doughish around it, whatever, definitely not for you. I am enjoying it, but I can see why a lot of people might not like this, so be warned. This is a jackfruit sloppy joe. Jackfruit's being used as a meat substitute in a lot of places. Last time I had it was the Jamaica booth at Universal, where they had, it was a jackfruit. It wasn't jambalaya. It was something, well, similar. and it was very spicy. I don't think this is going to be that extreme, but I don't know, let's find out. I'm gonna try to eat this with the forks. Don't wanna get my hands dirty because, well, you know how I am. Sadly, the jackfruit sloppy joe is a hard pass. Now, I'm not a particularly picky eater. I enjoy most foods, but this is just, it's just weird, and in a way that's, I don't know, makes it hard to eat. I don't like the flavor profile at all, and I don't know if it's the jackfruit or the sloppy joe mix, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna finish it, basically. That's how unappealing it is to me. Who knows? Some people might like it, but wow. For the first time, yeah, not, ugh, sorry. Here I am in front of, what will be, I guess what is Icebreaker. No announcement yet on when she will open, although I do expect a past member preview or something similar. They are, or were, maybe still are, offering past member previews for Velocicoaster over at Islands of Adventure, but I got the email, I went, and the site was down, then I went back and said no more RSVPs. I haven't tried again, which would be very, very disappointing, Universal. You would expect that they would make available enough passes, or enough RSVPs for their pass holders, but I guess just another disappointment. Anyway, after the disappointing jackfruit sloppy joe, I'm very, very hungry, but I think it's time to get a drink, so I'm considering the key lime shady from Big Storm Brewing. It is worth saying again that SeaWorld does have some of the best, thanks for coming back benefits of all the parks. I'm going to use my $10, what do they call it, SeaWorld member bucks for this, which with my discount, which you can use also, means it's free. Okay, well, like with Infinity Falls, due to technical difficulties, I'm going to find another selection. Shouldn't be too difficult. This, or what's left of it, is the Estrella Damm Lager from Mediterranean Market. It's a Spanish beer, and it's pretty good. Not what I expected in a weird way, but I like it. I like it a lot. These are Palermo Fontana cheese balls. I would normally get something from an Italian booth. I mean, it's pretty common, but I was looking for something that appeared substantial to make up for the loss after the jackfruit sloppy joe, and this looks like it was going to satisfy that, and I think it does because it is pretty heavy. So I think at least this will catch up. I'm, of course, still very, very hungry. I have one punch left for dessert. Don't know what I'm gonna get. Maybe the chocolate dip pretzel, but you know what? I saw some people eating it, and they were like, I don't know, they ate it, and the expression on their face was one of like, okay, we'll see. Let me see what's on the menu, and I'll make a decision. I'm here by the Sandbar, which is behind the Sky Tower, an area that I rarely come to. And when I say rarely, I think it's been once in all the years I've been a pass holder. And it is almost deserted back here. Kind of the place you would go out, get a bunch of treats from the festival, then come here and just enjoy them at your leisure. Well, because the meatballs were so filling, I decided to go back to the Italian booth and get a tiramisu. Now, I am not always a fan of tiramisu. I don't know, I just don't really ever care for it, but it looks quite substantial, and right now I'm most interested in not being hungry anymore. I know that's a terrible thing to say around here, but I have been to most booths, and I don't know, the other desserts? I don't know. Oh, the cheesecake, that's right. That's what it was. The cheesecake cone was kind of disappointing, so I don't know. Don't know what to think. Anyway, let's give this a try. Well, it was tiramisu. It was good, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really order tiramisu that often, so I'm not really sure how to judge it. But in this case, I am no longer hungry, so it did satisfy that mission quite well. And, well, I'm in the parking lot, as you can see. Gonna try to head over to Universal. They don't show as at capacity, so I'm gonna head into Islands of Adventure because I have been meaning to ride Cat in the Hat for a couple weeks. just curious. The ride system and a few other things that I've seen some videos on, and I want to just keep an eye open. Nothing extraordinary, not even anything worth talking about, just something that I'm curious about, how it spins and a few other things. So I'm gonna go do that right now and maybe ride a couple of other dark rides in the air conditioning. It is breezy, but it is very bright and it is getting gloriously warm. So, okay, well, next park for today, gotta make up for yesterday. And, well, it's gonna be islands now. So, whoosh. I don't know, there might be transition, there might be not. It depends on if I remember. If I remember. But it does seem like a lot of people had the same idea I did. Show up after the weather. It rained right when I got here, meaning I plugged her in and it poured for about 5 minutes. Then I head into the park, and now everyone seems to have showed up because this whole area was empty to about there maybe when I got here. Now it is quite full. So yeah, it's a nice day. Might as well come to a park. Whoosh. Here I am at Cat in the Hat as planned, so let's go take a ride. I'm really just looking at how it spins and when it spins to see if I can kind of remember way back when, because a long time ago I do remember thinking that this is pretty quick. I mean, it spun like super fast, but I just rode Alien Attack, Men in Black the other day, and it did not seem that bad. I don't know. Memories get really weird, so let's give it a try. It's not as bad as it used to be, that is for sure. I'm just trying to remember when it spun, and if I can remember how it spun when I remember it spinning. Got that? Of course. The attraction wait time is 5 minutes. Is it worth using my express pass? I don't know. Of course, one thing to consider is I don't remember ever actually going through the regular queue for this attraction, just express. And well, there's no one here, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, there's a lot of talk about whether or not the Cat in the Hat still spins like it used to. Theory being a kid got ejected, so they slowed it down. And I think yes, because if you look at this netting, it's definitely a retrofit, and a very poor one at that. So yeah, this is definitely so someone does not fall out. Well, Cat in the Hat still spins. Maybe we'll talk about this later. I don't think it's as complicated as some people maybe make it sound. I don't know. Applying memories from a long time ago and just writing it now, yeah, I think it's pretty simple, or I think it's pretty obvious what Universal did. Anyway, I think I'm gonna ride the train in the sky. I don't know, I never know the name of this ride, but let's give it a try. Try to get on the second side of the loop, which I don't think I've ever done. Here, something I've never noticed before is Universal looking to become a wildlife park also. Got some fish and well, a quite substantial turtle there. Pretty sure he hasn't gone under the radar. Okay, here I am at Islands of Adventure. I stopped at Three Broomsticks and got a Hogshead Brew, and I'm thinking about what to do for dinner. I don't know. Probably not here in the park. It closes in an hour, and there's not really a whole lot in here that, well, let's see, nothing I haven't tried that I'd really have time to do or something like that. So something outside, I don't know. I'm still hungry, and figure that out later. I just walked by the upcoming entrance for Velocicoaster, and it is opening on June 10th. It seems I missed the passholder preview. I won't be here anyway. I'll be home in Miami, so we'll be having fun down there with all of you. And I won't even be here on June 10th because, fortunately, I will be on my way to my first cruise in a very long time. So I guess it's a trade-off, you know. It's terrible that I won't be here for opening day. I wouldn't probably go anyway, but I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I really wouldn't. I'll just wait, you know. And sometimes life presents these situations where you have to make a choice, and you just have to trade off something for one thing, and you know, maybe do it later or give it up Fortunately, I'll be able to ride Velocicoaster many, many times. So going on a cruise, having to wait for a Velocicoaster, as terrible as it is, and as a bad deal as it is, I'm okay. I will deal with it because I am happy with my problems.